Most people think that sharing their dreams is a smart move. You announce your goal to friends, family, maybe on social media, and suddenly, everyone knows you're pursuing something big. It feels like you're creating accountability. It feels like you're making progress. But here's the paradox. Announcing your goals actually destroys your ability to achieve them. Most people share their dreams expecting accountability to push them forward. But what actually happens is something your brain does without you realizing it. Your nervous system doesn't distinguish between talking about a goal and doing the work. When you announce that you're writing a book, building a business, or changing careers, your brain releases a dopamine hit. That hit feels like you've already won. And when your brain thinks you've already won, the hunger to do the actual work disappears. There's a specific neurological reason why silence is more powerful than sharing. And the 1% of people who actually achieve their ambitious goals understand this. They stay quiet, they disappear. And that strategic silence is exactly what lets them build the life they're actually chasing. This mechanism is called identity substitution, and it's more powerful than you realize. When you talk about a goal, your brain activates the same reward pathways it would activate if you were actually achieving it. The dopamine release is real. It feels like progress. But here's the trick. Your nervous system gets satisfied too early. Your brain is constantly trying to maintain something called identity homeostasis. That's the psychological tendency to keep consistency between how you see yourself and how other people see you. It's a stability mechanism. Your brain likes predictability. Here's what happens when you announce a goal publicly. The moment you tell people I'm building a business, or I'm getting in shape, your identity shifts in their minds. They now see you as someone who's pursuing that thing. And because your brain wants to maintain consistency, it accepts that new identity. Your nervous system gets a signal. The narrative has been established. You're already that person now, which means the psychological tension that would normally drive you to actually do the work gets released prematurely. You've satisfied the identity without satisfying the action. Psychologist Peter Gollwitzer studied this exact phenomenon, and his research found something striking. People who share their goals publicly are significantly less likely to achieve them. This became known as the Gollwitzer effect. Why? Because the social acknowledgement of the goal satisfies the same part of your brain that would be satisfied by completing it. Think about the difference between telling people I'm writing a book versus actually writing pages every single day. When you announce the book, people respond. They congratulate you. They ask how it's going. Every interaction gives your brain a tiny dopamine reward. You're getting social validation for something you haven't actually done yet. Meanwhile, the actual work, sitting down and writing those pages, becomes harder and harder because your brain has already gotten the reward it was looking for. This is why accountability partners so often backfire. People assume that accountability creates pressure, and pressure creates action. But what actually happens is the social validation from telling someone your goal replaces the internal drive you need for sustained action. You're borrowing motivation from external sources instead of building it internally, and borrowed motivation always evaporates. Here's what most people don't understand about the most successful people. They're often invisible while they're building. This is what I call the strategic subtraction principle. When you remove the need for external validation, you're forced to build internal conviction instead. When nobody knows what you're doing, your identity stays malleable. You're not locked into a public narrative. There's no social pressure maintaining a false sense of progress. There's no dopamine hit from telling people your plans, which means the hunger stays alive. That psychological tension, the gap between who you are and who you want to become, that's what actually drives real work. Your brain builds stronger neural pathways when you're working toward a goal in silence. Why? Because you're not getting external rewards. You're building purely internal ones. Every small progress becomes a real victory. Instead of just a story you tell people, your nervous system starts to believe the change is real because it's not subject to social interpretation. There's a framework I call the 6-year framework. Major identity transformations, the kind that actually stick, require sustained, unobserved effort before you reveal the results. Most successful entrepreneurs, writers and builders operate this way. They build in stealth mode. They gain traction, develop skills, create real results, and only once the transformation is undeniable do they step into the public eye. By that point, they're not announcing a goal. They're revealing an accomplished identity. Compare this to people who announce early. They get a burst of social energy, some initial support, lots of attention. But 6 months in, when the novelty wears off and the real work compounds, they're operating without fuel. They've already received their social reward. The motivation is gone. Silence creates psychological scarcity. The fewer people who know about your goal, the more real it becomes to you. It transforms from a thing you're broadcasting into a thing you're building. From an identity, someone pursuing X, into an actual identity, someone who is XM. Your personal narrative becomes exponentially more valuable when it's earned rather than broadcast. When you finally step into the light with real results, people believe you. Your credibility is built on transformation, not announcement. Here's how to recognize if you're trapped in identity substitution. If talking about your goal feels like a mini accomplishment, you're caught. That dopamine hit you get from sharing, that's your signal that your brain has already marked this as done. Okay, so you understand the trap now. The question becomes, how do you actually build in silence? There are 3 distinct stages to this, and understanding them changes everything about how you approach your goals. Stage 1 is quiet planning. This is where you map out your identity shift without needing anyone's permission or validation. You're not telling people what you're thinking. You're just deciding privately who you want to become and what that actually requires. You're brutally honest with yourself about the gap between where you are right now and where you're going. Nobody needs to know this yet. This stage is entirely internal. You're laying the groundwork in private. Stage 2 is unobserved execution. This is where you build the actual neural pathways and habits that matter. You're not posting progress. You're not updating people. You're just showing up and doing the work day after day, invisible to anyone else's eyes. 6 months of this, nobody notices anything has changed, but your brain is rewiring itself completely. Your identity is shifting. Your skills are compounding. And because nobody's watching, you're not performing. You're actually changing. Stage 3 is reveal only after transformation. This is the critical part most people get wrong. You don't share the journey. You share the results. You share the identity you've already become. When you finally tell people what you've been building, you're not announcing a goal. You're introducing a version of yourself they didn't know existed. That's when you have real credibility. The practical implementation is simpler than most think. Keep a private journal. Track your metrics where only you can see them. Build momentum before telling anyone. Here's the thing. Your brain actually treats hidden progress as more real because it's not subject to social pressure or interpretation. There's no performance element. It's just you and the work compounding silently. The compound effect of silence is extraordinary. 6 months of unobserved work creates more genuine identity shift than 2 years of public accountability because you're building from internal conviction, not external pressure. You're constructing something that's actually yours. When people ask what you're doing, and they will, practice non-committal responses. You don't need to announce anything. Just exploring some things or working on something keeps the door open without triggering identity substitution. The moment you commit to a specific narrative publicly, your brain gets satisfied and the hunger stops. Break silence only when the transformation is undeniable and the new identity is already integrated into how you see yourself. When you show up different, people notice naturally. You don't have to tell them the story. Silence isn't avoidance. It's the most strategic form of identity building there is. Your challenge is to pick one goal you've been broadcasting and commit to 90 days of complete silence around it. Don't announce. Don't update. Just build. Watch your momentum shift. Check out my video on identity economics for the advanced framework. Drop a comment telling me which goal you're taking underground.